From an idea born on a living room couch to 2.3 million customers this year, N26 is breaking some records. With its current valuation of €2.4 billion, N26 is overtaking Revolut as Europe's most valuable mobile bank. We interviewed the founder and CEO of N26, Valentin Stalf, who told us why he thinks the traditional banking industry needs to be transformed.
I think the traditional banking industry faces a couple of big challenges. One is they have to transform their workforce from non-digital to digital, which is, I think, one of the hardest things. I mean, you need to get the best developers, the best designers to produce the best digital products, and their banks are really short. The second thing is banks, also what people expect from banks has completely transformed. So it's not only transforming their workforce, but it's also what people expect. So 10 years ago, you did banking via telephone, on the telephone line basically, or physically in a bank branch. Today you can do everything on the smartphone. So the industry has completely changed. And these two things together, transforming the workforce and at the same time transforming the offering, is really hard.
In just 1 year, N26 managed to triple its customer base, expand to 7 new markets, and was named as the #1 startup to work for in Germany. Valentin told us about the future plans.
So this year we really focus on a couple of things. One is obviously the rollout to the US. Then we have a strong focus to make our existing product better. We have just started the rebranding. We've changed our logo a little bit. We've changed the colors. We'll have a remake of the app in the next 2 quarters to come. And also on a couple of the functionalities that we already have, we make them clearer and more visible to customers. So that's, I think, the near-term focus that we are setting. And then I think going forward we try to solve more problems. We work on a couple of things like contract management in the background. We work on sharing accounts, which is something that is coming in the next couple of weeks. So there's a couple of exciting things.
Currently, N26 only offers business accounts for freelancers, but plans to open them also for SMEs later this year.
So I think we have the most complete offering on the European market. We are today clear market leader in almost all the markets that we're in. It's 24 markets altogether in Europe. We've just recently entered the UK, where there's a little bit more competition. But I think from the user experience, we have been the first on the market. I think we're the leader in terms of how our app feels and looks. Also the functionality. So you get a full bank account. You can do everything from standing orders to sending money to friends with a click. So I think the completeness of the product, the usability, and also the unique brand that we have built, I think is a clear differentiation to competition. But in the end, it's not about other challenger banks. It's about, that 30 million, 50 million, for example, in the UK, that still bank with the old banks. And getting them over, I think that's what it is. It's a better bank experience, saving fees, and that's what we should focus on.
Fintech has become especially prevalent since the financial crisis. The ubiquity of smartphones is removing the need for a physical presence, particularly for younger generations. Yet although fintech has seen a rise in popularity, European fintech startups are appearing at a much slower pace.
I think we have 2 less great teams on the market. I think there need to be more people starting as an entrepreneur and not working for the big corporates. And I think there's still 2 less talent going into kind of startup. I think we have great teams as well, but I think the problem is not the money. The money is there. If you have a great product, if you solve a customer problem, if you have a lot of customers signing up and you have a good business model, then you will also get financed. So I think it's more about the teams and the talent. So I would encourage a lot of people to, instead of starting working in a big bank or in consulting or investment banking, really go into the startup scene. Try it out. Maybe your salary in the beginning is a little bit lower, but in the long run, it's going to be much more exciting, much more rewarding, and in the end, you will also earn more money.
N26 currently has more than 700 employees in offices in Berlin, Barcelona, and New York. Although N26 is the best funded fintech in Europe, only time will tell whether it will also strive in the US.